Hello my little Willy. In today's tutorial you will learn how to knit an amazing stitch pattern that it's like an alternative to the stockinette stitch because it has a little bit of texture to it, but it's not really stretchy, so it's not a ribbing. You can see the columns of V's that are typical in the stockinette, and the other side of the work looks like the purl side. But it doesn't curl, which is great. And you don't have to purl. Yay! I came across this stitch playing with this other pattern that I shared with you a couple of weeks ago, just changing a little bit one step of the process, and the result is completely different. So grab your needles, a little bit of yarn, and let's get started. First, we need to cast on an even number of stitches. So, because it's just 2 steps, I'm going to cast on 8 stitches. First and every odd row, wrong side of the work. And we start with the repeat. The repeat is what you will find between asterisks in the written instructions. Remember, you can find my patterns on my website, sewwoolly.net, and there is a link for you below this video in the description box, below the title of the video. So the repeat is, with yarn in front, put it over the right hand needle, slip one as if to knit, and knit one. That creates an extra stitch that is like a yarn over. And repeat with yarn in front, slip one as if to knit, and knit the next. And repeat to the end, yarn in front, slip one as if to knit, knit the next. With yarn in front, slip one as if to knit, and knit the next. But when I get to the last stitch, only on this first row, I like to work it through the back loop. So I'm going to knit the last one through the back loop. This way, we can avoid a huge loop there. So as you can see, the first row is exactly the same as the first row of the other pattern. But here, on the second row, is where I made a little change. So, second and every even row, with yarn in front, slip one stitch purlwise, bring the yarn to the back, and knit 2 together. And that was the change I made. In the previous pattern, we have to knit these 2 together through the back loop. In this one, just knit them together as usual. And here comes the repeat. Knit 1, knit 2 together. That's it. That's the repeat. Knit 1, knit 2 together. And repeat to the end. Knit 1, knit 2 together. So these 2 rows create the pattern. Repeat them until the desired length is reached. And when finished, bind off after row 1. So we are going to bind off facing the right side of the work. With yarn in front, slip 1 as if to purl. Bring the yarn to the back and knit 2 together and pass the stitch over. And now knit 1, pass over, knit 2 together, pass over. That's a repeat. Knit 1, pass over, knit 2 together, pass over, knit 1, pass over, knit 2 together, pass over. So this is everything for today, my little woolly. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next one. Happy knitting!